Hi Jitterbugs! Hello, happy Sunday. How is everybody today? If you don't already know me, my name's Rachel. Hi! This channel is all about embracing your natural beauty. It's makeup to make you feel like you. The jitter of the day is, I don't even know. I think it's oat milk with caramel and vanilla. As always, when we drink our jitter, I drank it too fast, sorry. Need a caffeine. We start off this video with a little dance. What are your favorite dances? Tell me in the comments. The flower of the day is a prickly pear cactus. Actually, you might not think of a cactus as a flower, but prickly pears have a pretty little flower on them. Fun fact, I went to school in Tucson, so always reminds me of that. A fun flower fact is prickly pear is the flavor for a lot of things over there. Because the fruit of the prickly pear, you can make a juice out of it and flavor things with it. Jams, wings, yeah, or mixed drinks. Okay guys, let's get in with this video. So today we're going to do a get ready with me, but I'm gonna teach you guys how to make your eyeshadow last all day for oily eyelids. It really sucks when you have oily skin and you think the worst part is the T-zone, but actually oily eyelids are the worst. Honestly, I did not even wear eyeshadow for years because it would just come off my eyes, like even with primer sometimes. I don't know if you guys can relate. Anyways, so we're actually going to start with eyes today. So we're going to start with my favorite Fenty Beauty Pro Filter eyeshadow primer. And we're going to put that in the lids. And let that sit for a minute. Next, I'm going to do brows real fast. I'm going to do a really natural brow look, even though my brows are microbladed. I'm going to take this NYX Micro Brow Pencil in taupe. So what I like to do for super natural brows is go like, you can go like 3 shades lighter than your natural brow. Like this is taupe, which is one of the lighter colors. Sparsely fill it in. As it builds, it'll get darker and it'll give your brows more dimension without looking like big blocks or Sharpies or unnatural. Because they are microbladed, I'm just like adding a little bit of hairs here. As I've used an ash brown on this channel, and that's fine too. Like NYX is a very good brand, but because it's more affordable, I mean, no, it just is a little less pigmented, as it often is the case with some more affordable brands. Not always though, there's some affordable brands that are great, and NYX is good, but it's not gonna come as strong as like an Urban Decay pencil, for example, probably. Then I'm gonna take a clear brow gel, and that's it. I'm going to take my Florence by Mills brow gel. Super easy. As you can see, my eyebrows are already starting to grow in. I need to get them threaded all the time to keep maintenance. It's literally been like a week and a half. Yeah. Oh well. So I'm gonna do that. And once they dry and I feel like I need to add some more hairs, like I can do that. I'll just like wait for a minute. So next I'm going to take my Urban Decay translucent pressed powder, and we're going to actually bake the eyelids technically. So I'm not a big like baking person. I mean, it does work to keep your makeup on all day, but the problem is you do end up looking cakey, wrinkly, unnatural. It's not really a good look. But for an area that's oily, it's amazing at preventing oils. Thing is under the eyes, your skin's actually dry even if your skin's oily. It's super weird. Okay, so I'm going to just like take an eyeshadow brush and like literally like put like a lot of powder on this and let it sit. Okay, this looks kind of crazy. So I'm gonna start with my Pore Minimizer Primer by Makeup Forever. I know I keep using this one, guys, not to be boring, but honestly, this is the best one I've found. But what's your favorite pore primer? Do you guys have like a pore problem? Do you guys use primers for that? Like, let me know. What do you guys feel like works? Like, I need tips. Like, I always want to try new things. Then I'm gonna take my Laura Geller Baked Balance and Brighten Foundation in medium, well, powder foundation. And set everything. This will also sort of even out the skin tone on this area a little bit. Next, we're going to use this Clinique Moisture Surge Sheer Tint Hydrator. So I know this is hydrating and I have oily skin, but I did prep the T-zone so the oils won't come through and it'll be a really natural look. We're just gonna use a little bit of it. Oily skin still needs moisture, especially areas that are less oily if your skin's more combination, and then that way it looks more natural. and we're gonna set it with powder. It's gonna be fine. I'm gonna take my Wonder Glow primer, mix it together, and so it looks shiny. We like a dewy look on this channel, and just put it everywhere. So this is gonna be the lightest tint, just to like cancel everything out. Yeah, if I use a tinted moisturizer but don't use powder on my T-zone first, then I'll just get like super oily by the end of the day. But this powder method works pretty well. Okay, next I'm gonna take my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer and just use a little bit because this is super pigmented. I mean, this concealer is sort of hard to use because you have to use like a brush and everything. I know that could be a pain, but it is nice at keeping it like not be too much. And so I'll put a little bit here, a little bit here. A little goes a really long way. And just blend that out with a concealer brush. But what about you guys? What is you guys' favorite concealers? What's your favorite method of applying concealer? Let me know in the comments. I know I got some on my eyelashes. Does that ever happen to you? Okay, so next, because I still have some like redness I want to cover up, but just in those areas, I'm actually going to use a concealer. I'm going to use this Even Steven by The Balm, and I'm going to lightly place it on areas that need it and then blend that out. I like this as kind of like a whipped foundation. It's really cool. It's like a light texture, and I'm gonna go ahead and blend that in. Yeah, this is one of my hacks to cover up certain things on my skin that I don't like redness or acne scarring. I have really bad over here, like we all, yeah. But I don't want a whole like full face of makeup, you know, it makes it look like cakey and stuff like that. Jitter break. Okay, we're going to contour a little bit. We always contour on this channel. Contouring is magic. Okay, so we're almost done with face makeup. We just need some blush. Honestly, I don't feel like getting up. So we're going to use this eyeshadow palette that I was going to use for my eyeshadow, the Transition palette by Dominique Cosmetics, which is amazing, and use it as a blush palette. Yeah. Double duty here. This soft and sweet color. I'm going to take a brush, whatever, and go like this. Oh, wow, that's pigmented. Oh, cool. Alrighty. Guess I'll have to blend that in. So that's heavier than I intended, but that happens. I'll just like move it up here. That kind of works, yeah. I'm going to take my Urban Decay All Nighter powder again and just set my whole face. You can just use a little bit. As you can see, this isn't like the most natural look, but it is like an even canvas and it isn't like super full coverage necessarily, or at all. Okay, so now I'm finally going to take this stuff off my eyelids. It was baking for a good like, I don't know, 10 minutes. And now we're going to start with the eyeshadow. So I'm going to take this Transition palette by Dominique Cosmetics that we were talking about. I'm going to put this natural color, literally called natural, all over the lids to like have like an even base and make it easier for the eyeshadow to blend. Next, I'm going to take this color called Caramel, and I'm going to put it in my crease. And I'm going to take the shade called Toffee and also put that in my crease, the next one. See, this is a little cooler tone, but these two blending together is okay. Next, I'm going to take this super fun Disney Morphe palette. Yeah, I got it as a Christmas present to myself. Look at all these awesome colors. Who loves Disney? I do. Okay, I'm gonna take this, what do I even want to do? I'm gonna take this color Audacious, which is like a light purple. Use like my finger and put it on my lid. See, that's pretty pigmented. Like Morphe is pretty good. So this is a pretty simple eyeshadow look, just to show you guys the technique of baking your eyelids basically. But I can do, let me guys know if you got when you do like a more in-depth tutorial with this palette, with another palette, like a more glam eye look, whatever you guys want, let me know. Okay, so we're gonna blend this in. Then we're gonna take a shade called Secret Weapon to like stick with this like color theme here and put it on the outer corners. Hopefully this works. Yeah, that's kind of cool. And we're gonna put a little bit in the crease too to like blend everything. Oh, that's kind of nice. Kind of springy too, actually. Because this glittery mood just took over me. I'm gonna take this glittery mischief color and just put it like right here. To like add a little bit. I'm sorry, into mischief, not even glittery mischief. Oh my god, what's wrong with me? Like less pigmented actually. To like build this up here. And finally, I'm gonna take this color Coal and just use it on the outer corners just to smoke it out and blend everything together. This look is a little more smoky than I intended, but like, oh well. There we go. It's more of a put together look. Now I'm gonna curl my eyelashes. I probably should have done this before eyeshadow, but you know. Now I'm gonna take my Tarte Easy on the Eyes black pencil liner and just like lightly line close to the lash line. Do you guys like pencil liner? Do you guys like liquid liner? Let me know what you guys like. Without primer and like powder and eyeshadow and stuff, I definitely have to go liquid, but I do like the ease and the naturalness of the pencil. Okay, so this actually turned out to be a kind of like natural smoky eye. This liner is thicker than I intended, but it kind of works. These things happen. So for a pop of color, I'm going to stick with the Tarte. I'm going to do Tarte Easy on the Eyes. This is in burgundy. And I'm going to line my lower lid with that. And that'll make it more natural. I do like to line the lower lids. I like my eyes to look like big. But it doesn't always have to be in black because it does make it look a little more natural. That kind of works. Finally, we're going to do top and bottom lashes real fast with this Tarte Tarteist mascara. And that. Okay guys, lips is last. I have this Superstay 24-hour lip color by Maybelline in Cranberry. This lipstick has a liquid lipstick on one end and it has a balm on the other. It literally lasts like almost all day, especially if you do more than one coat. Let it dry in between coats. Mask proof, jitter proof. I can prove it to you once it dries. Okay, so here's my jitter. You see, jitter proof. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I hope you have a great rest of your week. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you next time, Jitterbugs. Bye.